And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Let's go with a three. And it's Chicago with a board. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Williams, the kick out to Ball. Isaac against Levine. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Zach Levine taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA
Still
rules.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Suggs, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And Levine, here we go. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Here's Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Ball. The three from Suggs.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Outside, Williams launches a three.
2 minutes.
The rebound by Carter.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Isaac. Chicago with a rebound. 1:49 left in the first quarter here. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff to Vucevic.
Suggs surveys the D to win the cold spell. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Banked it in off the glass. Banchero's got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy at creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Outside Levine. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
.34 seconds left in the first. Suggs, the pass to Isaac. Carter with it. The three from Suggs.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
On the wing, Levine. Guarded by Banchero. Here's Levine. Williams, a screen on Banchero. And Levine, throw it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Zach Levine, he's... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
First team foul.
Levine against Isaac. Right side, Levine. Ball outside. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. Levine slams it home.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Up top, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by White.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
To the inside, Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Vucevic has got his second bucket on the night. Here's Suggs. Deflected.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 12. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Assisted
Hey,
by
kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Isaac against Levine. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Isaac, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Knocks down the long J. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Magic in second.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Levine surveys the D. Tries to break his ice. And it's blocked by Isaac.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. It's going to be Banchero shooting. Kobe White picks one up. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Caldwell Pope was screen on ball. Suggs with it. Now guarded by White. Caldwell Pope for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Levine. Oh, look at Levine getting it done in the paint.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
The three from Suggs. Nails it from three.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Beyond the arc. Tries again. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Here's Suggs. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after this.
26.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel? Taking a peek now. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the three, Mo in the middle. The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. And it's De Silva in at the 4 slot.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
This Magic squad, Stan, has a great young core. What do you think they have to do now to take that next step?
Well, Brian, they do. They have great depth and a lot of good young players, but they need more shooting around their core guys, and they've got to improve their backcourt position. Their front court is loaded. They've got to get a little bit more balance.
Wagner for 3. Smith with the rebound. Chicago leading by 5. Gordon Tucker on the wing. Disumu outside. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. The Bulls need to get off a shot. That three's off the mark. Magic trail by 5. To the left side wing. Inside. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Here's Giddey. Tipped. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Kicks it out to Wagner. That one falls. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Let's hear it for you.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. From deep, Giddey hits the trifecta. Giddey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Black. No made baskets yet. Pass to De Silva. And he got the whistle on the way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his...
As the line for the Magic.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
No good on that one. Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
It's hauled in by Black.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Giddey. Got it. Good job in the low post. Giddey's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
For the tie. Rebound by the Bulls.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Gordon Tucker on the wing, still without a bucket. Over to the wing, clock at 6. Here's Buzelis. Yep, count it. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Wagner. There's the triple. Buzelis grabs the board. Giddey against Harris. Down low. And he can't get that one. Magic trail by 5. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And here's Wagner. Giddey defends. Franz Wagner, that one's good. Wagner's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's a good sign for Wagner. He's working to become a more consistent shooter from outside.
Here's Giddey. That one goes. Count it.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Wagner for 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
Look, that's the readiness of Wagner. He's prepared to shoot the moment he catches the ball.
From deep, Giddey. That one no good.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Black. Here he goes for the lead. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Chicago ahead. They lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Chicago leading. Inside, here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
The 3 from Suggs. Fires in the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Outside Levine. White on the wing. Outside for Levine. Uncovered. Orlando with the rebound. Isaac outside. Pass to Suggs. And he lobs it up top. White with the steal. Tipped away. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded by Vucevic. In transition, here they come. drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
We also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Right side, Levine. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ben Carroll's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Isaac, here we go. And the dunk by Isaac.
2 loud points from Isaac. I mean, when he's aggressive, he's at his best.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not. It all matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Suggs. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they needed it.
Vucevic, a screen on Isaac. It's Levine with a drop. Oh, Zach Levine takes flight.
Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
Suggs with it. He's picked up by Levine. Caldwell Pope against White.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Carroll surveys. Back to Suggs from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Caldwell Pope against Levine. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 17 foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Ball finds Levine. Shot clock at 6.
Well, a solid defender with a very big body. Carter Jr. is not someone you want to test.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Well, look, they needed that one. Tremendous leadership by Caldwell Pope in an important situation.
Levine against Isaac. Outside Levine. 3-pointer. Ooh, Levine with another miss. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Suggs outside. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Williams against Ben Carroll. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Levine. And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. 2-point game.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Levine.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Suggs. Isaac outside. Pass to Ben Carroll. And here's Caldwell Pope. The 3-ball. He's off from 3. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Levine. No good. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. White and Levine are out on the wings. Williams and Vucevic are inside. And it's Ball in at the 1. 14 feet away. And that one hits the back iron. And the Magic shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Isaac outside. The floater. Can't connect from short range. Levine with it. He's picked up by Banchero. From outside the arc. Oh, just dropping it in. Levine. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Levine. Outside, Caldwell Pope. The wide open shot is on the money.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
And we played just over a minute here in overtime. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Levine against Isaac. Pass to White. Ball outside. He takes it in. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Back to Suggs. And Carroll with a screen on Ball. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Picked by Vucevic. And it's Ball off the drop. And Ball throws it down.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
And Carroll with a screen on Ball. Here's Suggs. Count it!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Ball right side. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Ball into the lane.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
Here's Levine for 3. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. From 7, Ball.
Well, staying connected on defense, Carter Jr. with the denial.
Caldwell Pope for 3. This is the tray. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
White drives in. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
trajectory.
It's the NBA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, the wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at the point. Stolen by Levine. Here's the break.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
Well, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit. We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
Now Johnson, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Johnson right side. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
And Levine, here we go, and the jump by Levine.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Hunter. 17 points in his last outing. And even 3-on-3 break. Beyond the arc. White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, this could be bad news for the defense.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Ball. Bogdanovich wide open. It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's White missing. The Hawks trail by 4. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Johnson. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. All right, Brian, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
For three, Levine bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 7. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Up and in on the layup. He's got 7.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Chicago leading by 3. On the wing, Levine, covered by Hunter. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's Ball penetrating out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Outside, Bogdanovich. Johnson with a screen on White. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
There's Williams. Count it.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Ball. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
The shot and game clock separated by 4 to the inside. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, he's a great floor general out there. You can see that Ball is consistent at looking to distribute and find guys in the right spot.
Daniels kicks to Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Here's Ball. Shot from the inbound. No good at the rim.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some point. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point guard. 2 on the clock.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And Atlanta has possession. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And here's Daniels. Still yet to score. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, the athleticism there on display from Daniels. That's fun.
Here's White, and he drives in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Levine. Banked in off the glass. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Daniels passes to Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Daniel. Hunter on the wing. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. Johnson can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
White up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Johnson. Drives to the hoop. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Levine after the basket by Atlanta. His 3-pointers off the mark. Ren, you talk about a guy taking a lead. Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his 3rd NBA season.
Is playing on a team that has star power. And so naturally, they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened for Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now here's Levine. He's got 13. Over Hunter. They get it again. Kick out to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Here is Daniels. His last outing, 16 points for him. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Outside, Levine. Here's Vucevic, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Vucevic has got 6. A three, Hunter, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Zach LaVine making the. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You know, right now for the Hawks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Taking a look now at that first half, how about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
He's wrecking those boys.
Thank you for being with us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Bruce Ellis out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Giddey takes it off the glass. Giddey's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Well, pretty sturdy inside. Giddey's got that size and ready to battle.
Pass to Bufkin. Hawks passing it around. It's Young on the wing, defended by Dosunmu. Here's Okongwu. Yes, that goes in. Okongwu's now got his first points in this one. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Okongwu. It's stolen by Buzelis. And they're on the break. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Young against Giddey. Nance sets a screen for Young. On the wing, Nance. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Buzelis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Buzelis has got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Atlanta making a switch here. Wallace is checked in.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Here's Bufkin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Nice shot by Smith.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Wallace. Out to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Bufkin. Defended by Dosunmu. Wallace misses. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Giddey. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Here's Wallace. Nice defense from Giddey. And And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, Giddy sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Bruzelas. Zach LaVine's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Such a gifted scorer. When LaVine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
Hunter the screen. Daniels kicks to Hunter. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Hunter's got 6 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Giddy. He's covered by Daniels. Here's LaVine. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Daniels. Got a hand on it.
Nice rejection from Giddy.
Right wing. Vucevic with the bucket. 8 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Daniels in at the point.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
LaVine, that's good.
Good touch on the interior. LaVine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball. Stolen by Ball. Hunter against LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
And the 2-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, can throw it down with the best of them. And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the 2-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. And LaVine, here we go. And the jam by LaVine.
You see the strength LaVine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
Going inside, here's Johnson, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
Chicago ball.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Outside Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Bogdanovich up top. White covering. Clock at 4. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Bogdanovich. He takes it in, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And you might very well see some more parts of Bogdanovich's game with a night like this.
The kick out to Williams. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Bogdanovich against Williams. Johnson from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Levine finds Vucevic. Outside, Ball. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And it's Ball penetrating, and the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 21. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance. On the wing, LaVine. And stolen by Hunter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Stolen by Ball. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's LaVine. LaVine double team. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Daniels from outside. Unable to get that one. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to
like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. On target from range.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. He's off on that one. Good D by Bogdanovich. And it's Atlanta's ball. It's a three-point game. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year. Outside Carter. Here's Banchero. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
Wagner for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. On offense, here are the Hawks. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Caldwell-Pope. Daniels misses. The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's the 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Left side Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. Great D that time from Banchero. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Wagner outside. Banchero against Hunter. And here's Caldwell-Pope. Back to Wagner. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. And that ties it up.
Coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
To the paint. Back to Daniels. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Daniels misses. Orlando's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Now here's Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Banchero. On the wing, Suggs. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And there's the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Daniels passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Up top, Suggs. Rebounded by Daniels.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Bogdanovich against Banchero. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Hunter. 6 to shoot. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Stolen by Capella. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Atlanta. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Knocks it down from distance. Daniels has got 5.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Banchero. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Up top, Caldwell-Pope, defended by Bogdanovich.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Caldwell-Pope against Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark. Magic trail by 5. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Banchero outside. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Banchero. Plenty of space. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not.
Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta.
Slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner finds Banchero. No good from outside. The Hawks lead by 5. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
And, you know, Capella is so strong that you really got to wrap him up if you're going to commit the foul on him.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Daniels. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside Johnson, back to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Magic trail by 6. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Shoots. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds, it'll be Magic ball. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Here's Daniels. 9 points in the game. Over Suggs. Bogdanovich against Caldwell Pope. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
27 seconds left in the second period. Suggs, right side. Banchero outside. The big man, Banchero, showing the range. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Daniels. Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. It'll count. And that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call is made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
And now let's... That does it for half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. We've got Trae Young. Larry Nance is out there with Risache. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Bufkin in at the 2 guard. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risache out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams. Thank you. Good stuff. Young looking over the floor, over to the left wing. Bufkin with the bucket. Bufkin's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Here's Black. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit. And then it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's Young. The three is up. It's rebounded by Batase. Magic trail by 6. Isaac in the post, working on Nance. Isaac outside. To the wing on the left. Lays it up and banks it in. Batase's got his first points of the night.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Out to the wing. There's a screen. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Second chance effort. Orlando with the rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
The Hawks lead by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. This one for 3. Young missing again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
The kick out to Nance. And here's Young. 3-pointer. Young missing again.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And the dunk by Isaac.
Persistence pays. I love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. Clock at 6. The 6-footer. Young missing again.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Batase with a screen for the tie. Here's De Silva. Still no points. Second shot opportunity. Batase can't hit. Young with it. Here goes Trey. Pass to Okongwu. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Atlanta on top, leading by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the wings, it's Caldwell, Pope, and Wagner. Then Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Caldwell Pope against Bogdanovich. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hawks lead by 5.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
The three from Suggs. Drains the triple. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Daniels. Over Suggs. Outside Bogdanovich. Puts up a three. And the three-pointer goes.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
The three from Suggs. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Atlanta leading by 5. On the wing, Daniels. No good with the triple. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Hunter from behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Suggs finds Banchero. Suggs with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Banchero, and here's Carter. Outside, Caldwell Pope from the arc. Orlando again missing. And here's the fast break. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And so they foul intentionally. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Suggs. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Wagner pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Daniels passes to Johnson. He drops it from range. And the Hawks lead by 14.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Well, Orlando's shooting 27% here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero, back to Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Banchero. Drills it from deep.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
The Hawks lead by 11.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Hawks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Bogdanovich from long range. It's rebounded by Banchero. And Orlando has possession, trailing by 13. Shot from the wing. Atlanta with a rebound. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. He's off on the first.
At the line for the Hawks,
And he sinks the second. And here are the Magic now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Suggs with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Banchero no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Daniels. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Misses. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant.
Oh, say does
We are live. It's a on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. All out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Levine wide open. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Carter right side. White against Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. And it's White with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Levine's shot is off. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level scorer. When he gets going, it could be a problem.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Now, here's Banchero. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Here's Levine. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
Suggs kicks to Isaac. Chicago grabs the miss. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Banchero after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Down low. There's Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Suggs looking around. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Misses the 3. Well, Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Levine for 3, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Now, here's Banchero. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Wagner from long range. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Wagner had that itch. He wanted some revenge there.
On the wing, Levine. He's got 5. And it's sent back by Isaac. Suggs finds Isaac. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Suggs against Ball. Banchero outside. Here's Suggs. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
Levine for 3. Carter pulls it in.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kicks it out to Banchero. Stolen by Ball. And even 3-on-3 break. For 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Love whenever ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
And that one is good from Suggs.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
It's all tied in Orlando. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. The wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at the 1. And then Carter with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's not anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. But if you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now here's Levine, following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Banchero outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams, a screen on Isaac. Levine can't hit. So the Magic, their last game will win against the New York Knicks. Isaac passes to Wagner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kicks it out to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Hits it from three-point range. Banchero's got his third basket of the night.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
Here's Suggs. And he lays it straight in. Suggs has got 6. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Running the play like clockwork, Levine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
Suggs, and Suggs throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Levine, coming off 31 points last game.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Suggs against Ball. Banchero looking around. Isaac kicks to Banchero. A three-pointer is right on target. Banchero's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Magic. Levine against Isaac. This one for three. Again, Levine missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bulls trail by 11. It's White on the wing. Back to Levine. Nailed from three-point land. 16 points for him.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Suggs up top. Here's Isaac. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so we conclude the first half. Magic lead by 8. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Looking at the Bulls, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
I really like...
That is more than enough.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Black. Then there's Harris. Then there's Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 4 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Pass to Black. Takes the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Now here is Harris, covered by Smith. Caldwell-Pope outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Giddey, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Rebound by Smith.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
And both free throws good for Giddey. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Wagner finds Harris. There's a good screen. Here's De Silva. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Here's Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And both free throws good for Giddey. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's stolen by Buzelis. And now the Bulls on the break. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Orlando, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. Levine way outside. Good on the three-point shot. Levine's got 19 points.
And this is why Levine takes so many threes. Even from way downtown, he is a knockdown threat.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
Chicago trailing here. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Banchero. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself.
And showing off some agility on the break. Banchero is so elusive in the open floor.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Ball against Suggs. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Carter. At the elbow, Banchero. Stolen by Levine. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Wagner. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Banchero, that's good.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Here's Suggs. Ball with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Vucevic with it, picked up by Suggs. White, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
At the line for Orlando, Paolo Banchero taking 2 shots. The play is under video review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. For 3, Levine gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Suggs kicks to Isaac. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Williams with a clean look. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Carter. And terrific work on the offensive pass, and he picks up 2. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Back to Isaac. Banchero outside. Clock at 6. And yes, it's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bulls trail by 3. Outside, Levine. Pass to Williams. Kick out to Levine. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And Chicago shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And again, no good by Chicago.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bulls have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. On the wing, Levine. He's defended by Wagner. Vucevic with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. And he's good on the 3-ball. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. LaVine just seems to glide down the lane.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And here is Ball. Following the 3 from Franz Wagner. Ball dishes to Levine, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Isaac against Levine. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 13 points in the second half.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now, here's Suggs. Over in the corner, Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
And Banchero, and taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and moved through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
That evens the score. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
Levine has always seen himself as a top-tier player, and he continues to prove it with his play.
And Isaac throws it down.
I tell you what, Isaac's starting to show that clutch gene. He's not afraid and seems willing to put the team on his back.
Floats one up, and Levine lays it in. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And Zach LaVine just commands the ball in these big moments. You want a guy that can not only take that shot, but make that shot.
That one drops one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by White. Wagner passes to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine with it. Now here's Vucevic. And Levine with the slam.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Isaac. Vucevic a screen on Isaac. Here's Levine. And a missed layup. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Wagner. Knocks it loose. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Count it!
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Here's Suggs. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Chicago. David, thank you as always.
We appreciate
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.
every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Ball in at point guard.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Now here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Levine, that was good.
Well, even with the injury issues, Levine remains a great athlete.
It's Daniels with a drive. Now here's Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Levine. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Well, that's exactly why it's nice to have Levine. He can do so many things within the offense.
Ooh, poked away. White with the steal. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Here's Daniels. Yes, it's good.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Levine. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Outside Levine. The kick out to Williams. 4-3. Offensive board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Daniels misses. White with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Outside Levine. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Levine.
Well, we've seen Levine put up 25-plus per game for a season. This guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
Here's Daniels. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Levine against Hunter. Lets the three fly. Atlanta with a rebound. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. That has been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And Capella gets it to go.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
On the wing, Levine. Hunter covering. Williams with the screen. Here's Levine for 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Well, they know Levine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
Bogdanovich against White. Back to Daniels. The Hawks need to get one up here. Capella. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Daniels passes to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Levine against Hunter. Picked by Vucevic. Levine can't hit. Hawks trail by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes going by here in the second quarter. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Bogdanovich has got a...
What an athlete Bogdanovich is. Sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Levine surveys the D. Inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine. Vucevic has gotten his first points in this one. Outside Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Capella. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Levine with it. 21 points in the game. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Here's Daniels. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Capella with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pass to Vucevic. Over to the left wing. Here's Ball. Capella with a block.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Atlanta.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Johnson finds Hunter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead. Hunter against Levine. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Vucevic, a screen on Hunter. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Driving in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. 9 seconds left in the first half. There's Ball with a 3. Buries it from 3. Ball's got 8 points. Knocked loose. Ball with a steal. And so it's Clint Capella making things happen for Atlanta. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that.
And that's a wrap on.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for the Bulls, DeSumo is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Buzelis in at the 4-man position. And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. No luck on that one.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Bufkin. Off target from outside. The Bulls trail by 6. Here's Giddey. Shot is up. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Here's Okongwu. Soft touch off the glass. Okongwu's got his first 2 points.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Here's the pick. Giddey with it. Pants covering. Pass to Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Matthews. He's covered by DeSumo. Here's Bufkin. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Giddey. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. 5th on the list, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together. Well, Mattis Buzelis certainly has good size, but what catches my eye are his skills. He can handle the ball and make smart decisions on the floor, which is so important for a rookie.
Pass to Rizachet. Poke loose. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Rizachet. Pass to Bufkin for 3. Smith with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
The Hawks trailing. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Atlanta with the rebound. Nance outside. Pass to Rizachet. 1:50 left in the third. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a move by the light-footed rookie. Rizachet driving in to get a bucket.
Here's Buzelis. 9 points in the game. There's the 3. It's tipped. Nance left side. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Matthews. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Throws it up high. And Nance with the slam.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Giddey. And they pick up 2. Giddey's gotten his first basket of the night.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Rizachet, defended by Horton Tucker. Pass to Rizachet. Nance the screen. Into the lane. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
Giddey. 24 seconds left in the third quarter here. Another shot. That one's good for 2. Giddey's gotten 4 this quarter.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Pass to Rizachet. Nance the screen. Here's Okongwu.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Okongwu for Chicago. So he gets them both. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Levine for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Bulls trail by 5. Outside Levine. Levine in deep. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Capella.
Yeah, I question getting into Levine that much because you know he can do this.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by White. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Johnson. From behind the arc. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Williams. To tie it up. Hunter with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And stolen by Williams. Outside White. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Johnson. Now Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Hawks leading. Here's Daniels. Pass to Capella. Back to Daniels. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. For Chicago, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. In close, Levine puts it up and in.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Here's Daniels. Outside Bogdanovich. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Levine. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Vucevic, and Vucevic slams it in.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Ball right side. Williams on the wing. Back to Ball. Here's Levine for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Levine's got 8 points in the quarter.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's Daniels, pounded by Ball. Back to Daniels. Outside Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Levine. Battles for the finish. Zach Levine.
Well, Levine pulling out the clutch gene.
Daniels passes to Johnson. the drive. Right wing. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 5. And here's Levine. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Vucevic, a screen on Hunter. 5 to shoot. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. .43 seconds left in the game. And he comes up with a bucket. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? Atlanta again missing. Levine against Hunter. This one belongs to Chicago. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed on.
Joining us on opening day here for both of these teams. Brent Berry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
A look at the starting group for the match. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5. Home in the paint. And the 3-ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So the Magic, their last game, a win against New York. 3-pointer, Daniels. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. Launches it. Atlanta with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
And here's Daniels after the three-pointer from Wendell Carter. Daniels kicks to Capella. Back to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Banchero. And he lays that one in.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Inside. And stolen by Wagner. Banchero inside. He's covered by Daniels. From outside the arc. And it's Banchero missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game was played more competitively, and talking trash was welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Another miss by Orlando.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Johnson, a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. 9 points for Jalen Johnson.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Suggs. Wagner outside. For the 3. Good on the triple.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Daniels with it. Picked up by Banchero. Johnson kicks to Daniels. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Johnson that time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Johnson's got 12 in the game. Here's Suggs. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Oh, confident shot by Suggs. He just goes right up and lets it fly.
Johnson with a screen on Suggs. Johnson against Suggs. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Capella sets a screen for Hunter. Capella kicks to Hunter. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one drops.
Herder's such a talented swing man, and every year he seems to find a way to add a little bit of something to his game. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Suggs looking around, launches from deep. That shot no good. Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And so in the game for the Magic, Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the 1.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Atlanta leading by 7. Gregson's making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now Daniels following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
Team first.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Carter. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Caldwell Pope.
Kept moving, never took his eye off the hoop. Caldwell Pope with a grinder of a bucket.
Daniels with it. Defended now by Wagner. Wagner against Hunter. Here is Daniels, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. It's stolen by Carter. And here's the fast break.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Count it. Good. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Caldwell Pope. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Daniels. Hunter with a screen on Suggs. 5 on the clock. Daniels, no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pulls up on the wing. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead. Capella with a screen on Suggs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Daniels. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Oh, the athleticism there on display from Daniels. That's fun.
The Magic trail by 3. Now Caldwell Pope driving inside. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Suggs. Johnson against Banchero. There's the 3. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 17 now.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Banchero, that's good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Suggs.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, for Daniels, it's still about finding his niche. It's the potential of Daniels that keeps you tantalized, the swing man that can play multiple defensive positions.
Now, here's Wagner. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Suggs passes to Wagner. Unloads. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Daniels, no good. Here's Wagner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul.
Team's 4th.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. And Johnson drops them both. 5 seconds left in the first half. From the arc. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 4. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards.
And that is it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Risache. Larry Nance out there with Okongwu. And it's Young, and it's Puffkin in at the 2-guard spot. Takes a 3. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Young. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Oh, good on the 3. The Magic trail by 3. Batadze the pass to Isaac. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Shot clock at 6. And so Orlando again turning it over. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Magic in second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Nance with no one around. Off target with his 3.
The 3rd quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Pass to Batadze. Here's De Silva. Magic moving the ball around. A fader. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Hawks leading by 3. Young with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And one of those guys, Brad, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And so he makes both from the line. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Isaac. Crafty move. He lays it in.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Okongwu. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Okongwu's now got 5.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Black.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Black, 10 seconds. Team seconds.
We've got 1:48 left in the third.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Deflects the pass and is out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Trae Young. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 10 assists and 2 rebounds. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
And he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Magic. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. There's the pick. Driving in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Young inside. Working on Black. Here's Okongwu. Young for 3. Kazuma with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
For 3, Harris. Atlanta with the rebound. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Young looking it over. Over Harris. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And stolen by Okongwu. Shot by Young. Again, Young missing.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Magic, Black and Harris are the guard set. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's De Silva in at the 3.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Young drives in, comes up empty down low.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Black. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trailing. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first. Team first.
The first one falls, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. Hunter's checked in for Rizashe. And Daniels subbed in for Young. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Daniels. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Back to Banchero. It's deflected. Johnson with it. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And stolen by Wagner. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Magic moving the ball around over Daniels. And there's Banchero on the assist by Caldwell Pope. That's now 8 points for Paolo Banchero. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Magic.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic. Lightning.
That was incredible.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Daniels kicks to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Johnson's got 22.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. And Wagner has it in the corner. Pass to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright. And that might be a confidence shaker right there. Missing 2 out of 3 when you've got a chance to even the game up. That will stick with you.
Daniels from outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Orlando. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .158 left in the 4th. Suggs with the steal. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 5. Now, here's Hunter. And here's Daniels. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. .129 left to play in the final quarter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A steal and the turnover again by Atlanta. The Magic trail by 5. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Suggs. Off target from outside. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. With the teardrop. Hunter up top. He's covered by Suggs. Hunter no good. Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. And here's Caldwell Pope. From deep. They get the rebound. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Suggs passes to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banchero. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Capella. Daniels with it. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shoots over Wagner. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,